Surveillance video from inside the store captures the entire theft on camera. The robbers doing seemingly nothing to hide their identities. Wild surveillance video from inside the North Face store at the Pleasant Prairie Premium Outlets shows what police are calling a mob shoplifting incident.
They were in and out of that store within 30 seconds.
Chief Smetana says the men did not approach any of the North Face employees, who called the police right away.
Their main objective was not to confront anybody. It was to grab as much product as they could in the shortest time frame they had and exit the store with it.
Although the men were caught on camera, they were gone before police could catch them.
We're depending on some video footage from inside the store and outside the store to try to help us identify who the offenders are.
And if you recognize any of the people in this video, you're asked to contact the Pleasant Prairie Police Department. Reporting live in Pleasant Prairie, Casey Cronus, Fox 6 News.
Some wild stuff, Casey. Thank you. Get a
All right. Now, I can play videos like this all night. I can also play videos where they're smashing police cars, where they're smashing the store itself, not just stealing, they're actually destroying the store. The front windows and the fascia and all the racks inside and everything, just smashing them, destroying them. Now, I have a theory, and I think it's a damn good one. It has been scientifically proven that if you play certain music at a plant, the plant will absolutely go apeshit and just blossom all over the place. Likewise, if you play another type of music at a plant, it'll wither and die. That's pretty powerful shit, right? So, who's to say then that this rap music doesn't have certain harmonies and frequencies that trigger something in the African American mind that probably would not be triggered in someone else's mind? Well, it's extremely possible. In fact, it's probable. Because we know from history, that African music has certain beats to it and certain rhythms that are not common in other forms of music. And so it is entirely possible that this could be causing blacks to behave this way. Now, you say, well, Vaughn, who is putting out this music? Jews? In a previous video, I posted a picture of black folk and how they looked years ago. They wore a suit and tie. The women wore pretty dresses. The women had pearls on, believe it or not. I mean, they were beautiful. It was, the men were handsome. The women were beautiful. Everything was prim and proper. And my, how they've fallen, right? So, what would cause that kind of debauchery, that kind of barbarism, savagery? Well, it has to be in the music. That's the only place it can be. That's the only thing I can think of that influences large numbers of blacks is rap music. That's the only thing I can think of. And so, well, Mom, why doesn't it affect white folk that way? Because the white folk brain is different. They're wired differently.